What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I made a video, and by the time I upload this video it won't have mattered because we'll have already announced, but the reason I'm so behind is that me and my fiance are expecting a child, so preparations for that had to be made. But so the Z is gone, and hold on, let me get my my mic so that you can hear me a little better. The Z is gone. The Datsun, not the 350, and I'll explain why in just a second. You might see it right there, just the front clip, but we'll get to that in a second. Alright guys, so this is a 350 small block Chevrolet. I bought this for 50 bucks yesterday. I loaded it up in the back of the 350Z. Fits surprisingly well. That is a 400 Pontiac. I was going to use that engine in my new car, but it's easier just to throw a 350 in it. I can build this for a lot cheaper than I can build that, and parts are a lot easier to find for a 350 than they are a 400 Pontiac. And it's just a slew of reasons. One, you got the car that I'm about to show you, my new project car. Some of you will probably be a little upset about, but I'll explain everything as we go. Main thing, this car is my new project. It has a lot of meaning to me. It's a lot of sentimental value. So that's the main reason that the Z had to go, the Datsun had to go. There were a lot of reasons the Datsun had to go. One, I just did not have the time or the means to give it the attention it actually needed. And two, I got the opportunity to get this. So I'll show you what that is. Alright guys, so this right here is a 1984 Pontiac Firebird. It was originally a factory 5-speed with a V6 in it. It's actually my dad's car. He sold it to me for 150 bucks a couple weeks ago, and I knew that this means a lot more to me than that Datsun ever would, and I knew that I would not have the time. I already didn't have the time to fix the rust in the Datsun, but I knew that with this taking prevalence over the Datsun, I would not have time to do anything to the Datsun. So I'm sorry if I let any of y'all down, but I'm doing this to make me happy. I just hope that y'all enjoy watching my videos. Today we are going to be tearing down the 350. I am going, not completely, I'll probably be pulling the intake and the heads off, and maybe the cam and a couple other different things that just to kind of get an idea of what I'm working with here. The plans for the 350, I'll probably run the cast iron heads for now. Just throw a cam in it, intake, a carburetor, headers, you know, basic stuff, basic bolt-ons, and we'll go from there afterwards. But I do plan on running aluminum heads and building the internals. So my goal for this engine is 350 to 500, somewhere in that range. Wherever, as long as I hit in between that range, I'll be happy. So let's get started. Alright, so first things first, we're going to pull these valve covers off. I've already had one of them off and seen, actually I've had both of them off because this came with stock valve covers. These are just some small block valve covers that I had laying around. And so I'm going to get these off, and that way we can get to the head. And the bolts will go back in the head. It's just easier to keep up with them that way. I have a habit of losing bolts, and I'm not trying to encourage that habit on this build. I will be going 5-speed with the car. I will be taking it back to 5-speed. My dad had a 350 5-speed in it for forever. And I know the T5, the Tremec T5 is not exactly a great transmission. It's pretty much made of glass. He ripped third gear out of his probably, I don't know, say about 6 times with a mildly built 350. This will be more built, so I'm gonna go for the world class upgrade, make it a little better. I think I found one on Facebook Marketplace for about $800. So that's probably, if I can find another one, I'll probably get that. That just save me some time and aggravation. I'm having to constantly have the engine or transmission rebuilt. Now, as long as you don't beat on them, the Tremec T5 will hold a decent amount of power. As long as you don't constantly beat on them, but for the most part, they're just not a good transmission. All right, I need a better card for my camera, but basically intake's off, I'm pulling the rocker arms off, and I will update you guys when the rocker arms are off, and then the next step is to pull the heads off. So see you then. All right, it keeps cutting off on me, like not recording. So basically, this engine is very dirty. The rocker arm, or the roller, all the rocker arms are out. The push rods all seem straight. Now, that might change. I might find that one of them isn't straight after I get them out and roll them across a flat surface. But for now, they all look straight. The next step is to pull the heads. We got 5 bolts here, or no, 4 bolts on top, 5 bolts down here, and then 8 bolts on the bottom. So I will update y'all when the... Alright, so I got one of the heads off, and as you can see, this engine has been rode hard and put up wet. Now, I don't know if you can see inside of there or not, but yeah, there you go. You can probably see a little bit. It looks better in person, but there's a lot of carbon buildup, and this was definitely a well-used engine. It is a 2-bolt main. Out of a 79 Blazer, so you know, truck engine. It's no surprise that it's been worked, but I can still see the cross hatches in the cylinders. So I will update y'all once I get the other head off and see what the other side looks like. My expectations aren't too high. I expect about the same as what's on this side, which isn't too bad considering its age, but I'll see y'all then. Alright guys, I wanted to get y'all updated while I was taking a smoke break. Basically the engine is completely tore apart. I'm ripping the pistons out of it now. But I got 2 pistons out, and I'm working on getting the other 6 out. The engine overall is in pretty good shape.